Yeah, Atraxa, let's now refill our entire hand with the Breach. We'll grab a land and also... actually, I'll take Leyline Binding. And I'll grab another Atraxa and an Unlicense Hers. Hey Dragonauts, what's Dragonaut? Astralsflame back with 5-color Domain. The deck that's almost taking over the meta, just like how you should take over that subscribe button down below. Stay up to date on all the new decks coming out for MTG Arena. So with that, let's talk Domain. What does this deck do? What does it want to accomplish? Well, it's all about the Domain mechanic, getting in basic land types of all 5, mountain, island, plains, swamp, forest. I listed 5, that's 5. Don't worry about the numbers that were counted because you want to maximize the card draw, the spells, things you are casting. This is 5-color good stuff in its necessity. Playing in a Leyline Binding with 5 basic land types, this is a 1-mana flash enchantment that can remove any non-land permanent your opponent has until Binding leaves play. 5-color midrange is all about value. This deck thrives on getting all its basic land types to reduce the cost of Leyline Binding, as well as increase, again, that domain so you can get your herd migration up and going. Herd migration is going to get you a number of 3/3s equal to the number of basic land types you have. So for 7 mana, you can get 5 3/3s. That is 15 worth of stats for 7 mana. In that same way though, value, as I said, is the name of the game. In playing 5 colors, we get to cast Atraxa Grand Unifier. Be able to go draw like up to what could be 5 cards from our deck. Thanks to Atraxa's ETB. We're going to jam in Etali, cast more free things, cast our opponent's thing, and at worst case, maybe even best case, if you will, flip Etali into an 11/11 that could just end your opponent in one shot. And my favorite spell, I love Breach the Mutliverse. Just a great way to end a game or even make it more fun for you by having each player mill 10 cards and you getting a creature from your graveyard or planeswalker, and you're taking a creature or planeswalker from your opponent's graveyard. So for 7 mana, getting again 2 free spells. That is value. The one thing with this deck though is it is a greedy mana based deck. You need to hit your land types, you need to have domain, you need to hit your land drops. That is where our mana ramp is going to come in. So Topiary Stomper fetching us basics. We run plethora of basics. This ramps us ahead by 1 mana. In addition, we can fix the color and we need to hit our required domain. After that, we can go Invasion of Zendikar, fetching 2 more basics, finishing our domain if we haven't. Plus, if we are able to go Topiary Stomper into Invasion of Zendikar, plus play land, you can actually attack with Topiary Stomper as early as turn 4 and flip your Invasion of Zendikar into the Awakened Skyclave. Now that is a turn 4 swing, having 7 lands, 2 4/4s, and 8 mana ready to play with on your next turn. With all of this mana, not only are you funneling it in for Atraxa, Etali, and Leyline Binding, but you're going to be able to take advantage of that multi-tap mana for your Archangel of Wrath, acting as a good way to clean up some tiny little critters on the opponent's side, maybe pushing some face damage, but also keeping you alive and healthy with a lifelink on it itself. If your opponent's board states are getting a bit too wide, we can jam in Sunfall, make sure all creatures are exiled, and give us an incubator token to push in some final damage for. If the opponent's creatures are still giving you trouble, or you're seeing planeswalkers, well, we're running 4 of Ossification. So if your Leyline Binding isn't going to get the job done, Ossification is there as a nice backup handling creatures and planeswalkers. Lastly, a little bit of card advantage, a little bit of life and a little bit of board state to keep us going. Sunset Revelry as a 2 in the main here. Good way to kind of prep a couple blockers, maybe get some life, and when you're low on that cards and you want to draw into Atraxa, getting you some extra value there. That is 5-color midrange in the main. Let's chat sideboard. What are we doing against control? Well, pretty easy, honestly. Lithomanic Barrage is automatically right away coming in. Handles any of those annoying Azorius planeswalkers or blue planeswalkers or white planeswalkers. No problem, no charge, done and gone. We are also going to bring in Tyrannix Rex because it has the line, "This can't be countered." got Ward 4, it's got Trample, it's got Haste. Your opponent is on a clock with Tyrannix Rex. If you're going up against mid-range lists, depending on what type of mid-range they're running, if they're Esper Legends, Lithomantic Barrage can certainly come in. If they're more go wide, Farewell and Vanquish the Horde are great substitutes to also bring in as well. And if you want some extra value, go ahead and bring in the Kami War. Start exiling a permanent that they have. Bounce something back and make them discard. And then get it to flip over into a dragon. And start getting your cards back from the graveyard for even more value. Running into aggro, well, that's Farewell, and that is Vanquish the Horde coming in. Very easy cleanups to go right along with your Sunfall. And the last card to touch on the sideboard, Unlicensed Hearse. Very good against the mirror match if your opponent is also playing the Kami War. Very beneficial against Mono Blue Temple, and versatile against reanimation decks. So, Dragonauts, this is a 5-color mid-range. Now, you will see in the gameplay, I was playing Reckoneer Bankbuster in this list. To substitute out the Bankbuster, well, the Sunset Reveries came in the main. So with that, enjoy the game. Definitely taking the play. Ooh. One tap land, getting everything but a swamp for our domain. We've got an Atraxa and a Stomper can go find us a swamp. This is really good. I'm gonna keep. This is a really good hand. It actually curves out really nicely. Like, I don't do anything for 2 turns, but... let's play in the mountain. I gotta remember to play in the forest next turn for the Stomper. And we're gonna go grab a swamp, which will complete our domain. I will play in... that thing. I may just tempo out an Archangel of Wrath here. Pick it once, just so we like have a threat on the board. Because like we're lining up very well to go like a second Archangel into Atraxa. Slogger. Animus Might. Alright, cool. Well, it's a good thing I got this. Kick, poke, Blogger dies. They've got no lands back in the list. We've got a 3/4 Angel still kicking in the air. Things are feeling pretty freaking good. We're gonna move to Alright, we're gonna do Bankbuster first. See if this results. I'm doing Bankbuster for the draw. Because then I get my basic that turns on my Stomper. And now I attack for 7. Odoar returning? Sure. Sure. I am okay with an Archangel back in my hand. That feels pretty sweet. Let's go ahead and send 4 to face. Put the opponent down to 10. Cast in Atraxa. Urtai's fine. Get a card draw. Pass the turn. Blanchard Prowler, no sweat. Probably just Archangel again. Archangel clears the board. Based on mana for the double kick, and in case there's a make disappear, I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, there's game 1. I was fine with the Archangel being bounced back. I have no issues with that. I mean, to me, I think that Stomper's the kind of the better one to bounce back because it's a 4/4. And all it does is give me a land, whereas Archangel actively gives me utility on clearance and stuff. But what are we going to bring in, though? Opponent looks like Esper Legends with some extra shenanigans. So, like, bringing in the Unlicensed Hearse may not be the worst thing, but at that point, I'm only really targeting the lands. They're definitely concerned about self-mill with the legendary lands and like Slaughter to get stuff back, so maybe Hearse is fine. I probably cut one Herd Migration. Breach could have some use since they're already going to be milling stuff. I think Sunfall's still fine. I might cut one Invasion. And we'll just bring in 2 Unlicensors. See how that goes. Yes. Yeah. That's, and Teachings of the Kirin. Sure. I'm gonna pass the turn and play this out right now, right? It's a 2/2 spirit. I'm not, like, actively worried about it. Just take her 2. Nashi, the Moon's Legacy. Well, nah, crap. Nashi's got ward, fun fact. What is the ward? Is it ward 1? It is ward 1. Why did I play that out? That was stupid. What does he do? Tax, exile up to 1 card. Target legendary rat card from your graveyard, copy it. Alright, let's go ahead for a binding on the Nashi. Seems fine. Chase the Perfected Mind. Probably mine is here to draw a card. Self-meld himself. Sure. Makes me feel better about Breach. Playing Standard? Yeah, I am. Alright, we're gonna tempo in the Archangel of Wrath. I have 2 more in hand. Yep, that's alright. Jorel, okay. 3/3 flyer. I've got a 3/3 in the air. Got a land. I'm gonna play in. How do I want to do this? I need you for white, you for white, you for green. You're for white. This for black. Cast in an Archangel with this kicked. And blow up the 2/2. Say no attacks. Okay. It's a minus again. They animate a land. Doubt they attack though. They are attacking. Oh, it's a 4/4 now. Take the 4. That's fine. Draw a card. Sure. Anna's open on Jace. Sunfall doesn't really do a ton for me here. Double Plaza is annoying. If we put them on a tap out where they can't protect Jorel, I can, if I draw the right mana source off the top that's untapped, I can Archangel again. I can also Sunfall, but it doesn't feel right to Sunfall here. Oh, interesting. Sure. I am gonna Sunfall. I might just Sunfall. Have to be cognizant though. Like, do I need to Sunfall right now is the thing. It doesn't get rid of Jace, but I could guarantee a kill on Jace here with this Archangel. And I think the answer is kill Jace, put 2 to face, hold up 2 Archangels, and then go into Sunfall. They'll animate another land. Like, I'm at 19 right now. I don't need to, I can just take this 4. That's fine. I have 9 damage in the air. Cool beans. Let's send 9 damage face. Let's use Invasion of Zendikar. Am I dead next turn at all? There's 9. I shouldn't be dead. There is an Ertai, though. Okay, so that's good. Ertai is gone. And there's my land for the herd migration. I can always discard that if needed. But now that Ertai is gone, that leaves it a little bit better for me to get this Sunfall off and not worry about a counterspell. Sure, Jace comes back. Yep, they go to 8. So they have the Jace here to keep an Archangel from killing them. Or they cast Titania. Yep, and that's okay with me. Goes to my turn. I move to combat. I'm gonna just double poke Jace. This will put Jace down to 1. And then we Sunfall. Hold up an 8/8 that we can animate at the end of our turn to push lethal on the opponent. And we can follow up with the herd migration after that too. Brennan Realmbreaker. A-okay. Tranquil Quillback, sure. What you gonna use that on? You gonna destroy my incubator token? You're gonna destroy the token. That's fine. I can live with that.
Nature has not abandoned.
Okay, Slogger back. Can't cast anything else. Cool, my turn. Oh, and Etali. I just go for Etali, right? Etali feels like one play here. I'm gonna Bank Buster and a go for the throat. I do like that. Alrighty. Opponent has 30 cards left in the deck. Ooh, an Otawara, so they could bounce back Etali. Animus Might. Sure, that's fine. And they played in the Otawara. And they played in Simone. Okay. Cool. You can pick some lands back. I'm gonna get a 4/4. You can have those back. And I am not gonna animate right now. I'm gonna actually use Bank Buster to draw a card. Sure. Ludovic, alright. Brennan Realmbreaker. No sweat. Hit a Boseiju. Boseiju can hit the lane line binding. Said you can also hit my 4/4. It's not like too concerned about that. I will draw here. You're gonna mistake my. Oh, Atraxa. Oh, that's handy. I do like Atraxa. Let's cast Atraxa. Cycle the Proving Grounds. Okie dokie. Get Atraxa. Let's now refill our entire hand with a Breach. We'll grab a land and also. Actually, I'll take later. And I'll grab another Atraxa and an Unlicense Hers. Is this an instant speed? They don't have enough to do so. You know what? Yeah, I'll just sit pretty. It's fine. I won't push into 4 damage. Like, they've got 16 cards left, and I'm about to mill them for 10. Card is far too strong. It's really good. Are they going to grab Etali? They didn't grab Etali, no. Why would you not grab Etali? So they can pay this once, probably kill the binding. Oh, they paid a second time. That's fine. Oh yeah, because Ren's on the field, right? Can't kill Atraxa. You're gonna sure exile a card. That's fine. My graveyard doesn't matter, so that's literally fine. I don't play Reanimator stuff. Like, yeah, I potentially get back to Etali, but like, opponent's the one on the clock here. Yeah, that's just game. Dragonauts, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. It's always appreciated. Please remember to hit that subscribe button down below to stay up to date on all the new decks for MTG Arena. And as always, keep believing. I'll catch you next time.